My husband returned from war and turned racist.
Hi, this is a throwaway account for numerous reasons, and I'm coming on here to vent and for advice, so please feel free to help me out. So I 27 am married to my husband. Let's call him Lucas 30, and he was in the Marine Corps since he was 18. He served 2 tours in Iraq and got his leg absolutely shattered and amputated by an eye when he was 25. Now Lucas is working as an electrician in our area and supporting our 2 kids, 1 and 3, while I work as a nurse. Since Lucas was discharged, he's gained a prejudice against Arab-owned establishments. On one of our first dates, he took me to a Halo market and got really good feta and this like sauce called tahini. It was really good. Now my husband refuses to step foot in there and says that I should just buy feta from Giant or something. Or when a hijabi is walking down the street, my husband guides us to the closest crosswalk and makes us cross the street. Or he'll stand as far away from them as possible. When I've asked him about it, he just says that I haven't seen what they've done and that he doesn't agree with their lifestyle. I'm worrying about this now, however, because my husband took it too far this time. We were eating at Olive Garden after church on Easter, and our waiter happened to be a Middle Eastern man who had the little Palestine pin on his collar. My husband kept on shooting the waiter dirty looks, and when asked for his drink order, my husband asked the man his ethnicity. After finding out the man's parents immigrated from Afghanistan, Lucas immediately asked for the manager to get us a new server. When the manager came over, an old white man, he asked my husband if there was anything wrong with the server. Lucas responded that he just wanted a different server. I'm pretty sure the entire kitchen spit in our food all night, and Lucas wouldn't get this nasty glare off his face. This isn't the man I married. The Lucas I know didn't care about your religion or looks. He just genuinely wanted a good time. What do I do? How many more times can we have the same arguments? Edit. What the hell are these comments? I posted this maybe 30 minutes ago and I'm getting the most disgusting and racist things posted in these comments. So let me clear the air. My husband joined the military when he was 18 because he had dyslexia and ADHD, which made school insanely difficult for him, and he wanted money to support me and our future family. We're high school sweethearts, met senior year, and I love my husband very much. When I heard his leg was amputated, I almost had a heart attack. I was so worried about him. And soon after he was discharged. Soon after he seemed only like a shell of the person he was. He wouldn't eat, he sat around all day. It broke my heart to see him that way. But when I found out I was pregnant with our oldest daughter, he started going to his physical therapy appointments, started wearing his prosthetic regularly. We went out on dates. He started being happy. And just because I posted one bad thing in our life, don't let it think that we don't love one another. He is an amazing father, husband, and son who was traumatized. And I get that, trust me, I do. But I don't think that gives him that right to practical split on innocent people who have nothing to do with what happened there. His birthday dinner, held on Sunday, was supposed to be loving, which he just couldn't accept. Most of the people commenting supporting this behavior know nothing of true religion or war. So please, give me advice how to bring this up with my husband, or continue to stuff your face with junk food in your mom's basement.
Most of the people commenting on my post don't know anything about me or my husband's life. Outside of this post I've made, I posted one struggle in our marriage and suddenly I'm a tramp, a whore, a fiscopath, a bitch, and ungrateful. I've stood by my husband's side since we're teens. Since we lived in a trailer park, I was there for him after basic. When his father passed, when his leg was amputated, when he was mean and a shell of himself, I stood by him through it all, and didn't ask anything of him other than coming home alive. My husband is also such a great man. I count my blessings how lucky I am. He's absolutely amazing with our 2 young kids, and he has such a contagious smile. He lights up every room he walks into. And for a while I thought I lost that. When he came home from deployment in 2012 out in the Middle East, he was such a hateful and sad person. I hardly even recognized him. And in 2018, his leg was blown to bits and he spiraled even further, refusing to eat, yelling at me constantly, threatening to take his own life. We were truly going through it. However, when we found out we were pregnant with our oldest daughter, he wanted to turn our life around. He started going to physical therapy. He started using his prosthetic on the regular. He got off his meds. And he went to community college paid for entirely through the military. I'm almost crying now because of the man my husband's become, so I won't allow people who know nothing about our lives to come on here and smear both of us. We've both worked through some hard things, and we're still standing. Now, my husband and I talked last night after putting the kids to bed, and I told him straight up that he was setting a bad example for the kids. I didn't want them to grow up and hate people who are innocent to the horrors across the globe, and that at the end of the day, these people aren't the people he fought. He said that in his mind he kind of knew that, but he said that a bigger part of him was angry that these people got to live so carefree. It made him angry. We talked about a lot that night, and he said that he'd be willing to do couples therapy, and that singular therapy would make him feel like I thought he was crazy. I am so unbelievably proud of my husband for being able to express his feelings clearly. I feel like this is a big step for us.